Hi everyone, this is Mr. and Mrs. Ibokwe
aka
Dozinny. We are the Dozinny. You may have heard of us, you may have seen us somewhere, somehow, but today we bring you something special.
Today we're going to be talking on the topic honesty. Thank you so much, Chima Emmanuel, for having us on your platform. In case you don't know what this platform is all about, this is Relationship Real Talk. Relationship Real Talks. So you are welcome. And if you have not followed Chima on Facebook, please do at Chima Emmanuel.
Yes, this is Relationship Real Talk. Please follow Chima Emmanuel on his page. So we are going to be bringing you all about relationship on this platform. So stay tuned. But today we have a topic to talk about honesty. Yeah?
Honesty.
Yes.
Honesty.
Okay. So honesty for me actually is very essential in every relationship. And because this is a relationship platform, I'm going to talk about honesty from the relationship point of view. So I think that honesty is the foundation of every relationship, be it family relationship, courtship, friendship, be it marriage. I think honestly, to start with honesty is the most important thing ever. So, how does it work? It brings you to prevent any dispute that would possibly arise in future. It brings you a lot of harmony in your relationship or your courtship. It is very important. I would give you an example. If you tell someone that, okay, this is the worst thing you can ever see or you can ever find out about me, or the thing that you would really frown at if you be in a relationship with me, and the person decides and say, okay, yes, if this is the worst of you, I don't mind, I can handle it, then you have prevented any possible future dispute that there would have ever been. So this is actually why honesty for me is the foundation of any relationship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Honesty, if I may add, is better than lying. It's better than lying. Honesty is truth telling. It is truth living. It is truth loving. Honesty, no legacy. No legacy is as rich as honesty. So I will just add to it what you just said now by saying that if you must have a successful relationship or a peaceful one, I may say, you have to build your relationship on honesty. It has to start with being honest with one another. It's not just about you alone. It's about you and the person next to you.
Yes, you would prevent breaking someone else's heart, and another person would prevent breaking your heart. Not being honest when the relationship have already started. We are talking about being honest in the beginning of every relationship, in the beginning of every friendship, in the beginning of every courtship, in the beginning of every marriage. Being honest, being transparent, being open. You don't start a relationship and then decide to be honest after 1 year. There's something wrong with that. So the longer you wait, the more offensive it becomes. So if you meet someone today and after a week and you are taking it to the next level with the person, be honest with the person and say, this is who I am. This is what you can see from me. This is the worst of me and this is the best of me. Let the person decide if they want to be with you or not. This would prevent you heartbreak, this would prevent you trauma, and this would prevent you a lot of things.
Like discussing your strength and your weaknesses, right?
Yes, it's like talking about strength and weakness. Yes.
Are just like they will say, let me guide this relationship, let me get this person first, I just want this person first before I can be able to open up to this person. I think it's a wrong move altogether.
I think so too.
Wrong move.
It is a wrong move.
Yeah, it is like insecurity of losing someone, but at the end you still lose that person.
Yes.
Have you asked yourself, what if I eventually at the end of it all get this person, and in the future he or she gets to know my secret or know the things that he never thought that I had, and then it now breaks the whole relationship. You have lost the person.
Yes.
I should have prevented it from the beginning. It's something that you could have prevented from the beginning. So it's very important that we get open to one another, discuss everything there is. When I mean everything there
everything
is.
Your strengths, your weaknesses, the things you do wrong, your bad habits, your good habits. It's better to lay them on the table. While you don't need to give details, but just give the most important things you need to say them, and you would see you would prevent yourself from a whole lot of heartbreak. And this is very important when you're taking your relationship or your friendship very serious. And if you're looking forward to a long lasting relationship, a long lasting marriage, a long lasting family relationship, it is always important to be honest right from the onset, right from the beginning, right from the start.
I will just say something. It takes two persons of impeccable integrity and emotional intelligence to make a relationship to work. And why do I pick these two things? Honesty is a foundation, like my husband mentioned earlier, and also emotional intelligence, in the sense that you will be ready to hear from the other person, and then you should be ready to share yours as well. So you should be able to prepare your mind to admit that anything could come. We are not perfect. We are all imperfect beings. So there could be weaknesses and strength. There must be, actually, because we are human beings, yeah, right?
Yes.
So you should be open up and be matured enough to listen to one another and try to balance. If it cannot work, just say it will not work. I don't think I can deal with this. But if something that you can deal with, I believe we are all human beings. You should work together and help yourself. We are all in a relationship to help one another grow.
True.
Your weakness are also mine. My own weakness is also his. So he will help me come out of my own while I help him come out of that. That's
Yes.
how relationships should
And that
be.
is even the essence of marriage, being able to help each other in your weaknesses together. Help each other in your weaknesses together. It's very important. I would also add that honesty, a lot of people actually say that men usually have a lot to hide. Women say this. I've heard a lot of women say this. He's lying to me and all that kind of a thing. But I would advise men today, find a girl you're serious with. Be honest with yourself, because it is important. If you cannot even tell yourself the truth, if you are living a life of denial, then there is no way you can tell someone else the truth. So start with telling yourself the truth. When you see a potential spouse or a potential friend, tell yourself the truth. Do I like this person for real? Do I really admire this person for real? Do not, if it is a one night stand, also make it clear to the person and tell yourself, oh, this is a one night stand and I am going to be honest, and tell the person, no, I'm not interested in a long-term relationship, and let the person decide if they want to be in a short-term relationship with you.
Very important.
But if you decide to say to someone, I am in for a long-term relationship, please stick to it. Stick to it. If you keep to your word, or you keep to your promise as a man, it boosts your integrity. It boosts your integrity. So when you see a girl or his potential spouse, please decide and tell yourself, I like this person, and go on a date with this person. Lay everything on the table. Tell the person straight up, girl, I am here for a serious business. I am not here for play. I want to tell you that this is intended to be a long-lasting relationship for me. So I'm going to tell you everything about myself, and I also want you to tell me everything about yourself. And talk, ask questions, every question there is, and you also respond honestly to every question that is asked.
Yeah, and to the ladies, I also want to add that we are too emotional, and seriously, you need to be open up and don't hesitate to ask questions, because men sometimes don't like to talk except you ask. So ask everything from the beginning. Ask, because when you get in, believe me, you're not going to get as much as you want, but you can get everything from that beginning, because that person really wants you so desperately, and that is the time. Take the advantage of that rush, the way he's coming to you. Just take the advantage to extract every truth that you will need, because heartbreak knocks when you don't do all these things.
Yeah, that is very
we are
true.
too emotional, and we need to guide our heart. It's so precious.
Yes, men are also very emotional too, but yeah, don't be surprised. Yes, men are also very emotional, but because we lock it up, or because a lot of men lock it up, does not mean we are not. So men, please also ask questions. Prevent heartbreak for yourself and for your spouse. Well, I think we have come to the end of this section. So thank you so much for listening to us. We are Dozinny, Mr. and Mrs. Ibokwe, and we are here on the platform of Chima Emmanuel.
Relationship Real Talk.
Thank you very much. Bye.